Whenever I'm in the market for a new firearm, I'm always looking at videos, and realistically there's not a whole lot of videos on any gun really. You might see, I don't know, 5, 6. I look at all of them. So I figured, why not? I will throw out my little benchtop review here on the Smith & Wesson TRR8 357 Magnum. Absolute baller move here. It doesn't really serve any purpose other than it's a cool fucking gun, and I can do it. I can do these kinds of things, you know what I'm saying? Working a Hollow Sun 507 here with the Streamlight TLR7 HLX. I think that is a nice fit. It is a great gun. I love it. I love it. And again, you could call it a side quest, I guess, you know, because it doesn't have a whole lot of practical use for me. It's a blast to shoot. Something I will tell you, that you can work on dry firing with a revolver a lot easier than a semi-auto for obvious reasons, especially when you've got a red dot or a green dot in my case, where you can, you know, especially doing, you know, double action practice, you can see what your sight is doing as you pull through that stroke. And I would tell you that dry firing with a revolver, as far as learning the fundamentals of, you know, shooting and, you know, trigger control, you know, the function and whatnot, is more beneficial than using a semi-auto. Completely different, you know, beast when you're pulling through a full double action trigger. It's not a cheap gun, you know what I'm saying? The reason I picked this up was I got the Citadel 92 in 357, and decked it out with a Ranger Point precision gear and whatnot, and I was like, I need a brother to it in the same caliber. So, you know, that's how we ended up here. And now I'm looking at the Smith & Wesson 629 Performance Center Stealth Hunter in 44 mag. And I'm gonna pair that up with the fucking Smith & Wesson 44 lever gun. It's what I do. You have to have an appreciation, I would say, to call yourself a firearms enthusiast of every type of gun. And for me, lever guns, wheel guns are more pleasing, or I don't know what the word is. They do more for me to look at in the function. I appreciate machining, everything about it. You know, you can't call yourself an aficionado and not say that you appreciate or like revolvers. They're beautiful things. It's a beautiful fucking thing. And I'll just sit there and just fucking stroke this trigger. I got a lot of runs on this thing. These are my snap caps here. So again, it's a great gun. It was like $1,500 between that and the light and the fucking taxes and all that shit. You know, I'm over $2,000. You know what I'm saying? I spend more on toys than most people spend on rent, though. It's what I do. You know what I'm saying? So we'll get more into some other stuff later. But yeah, just fucking drink that in. Let that just work on you for a minute.